All right, can you give us any hint other than Josh being blown up about the Fallout video?
I can't say too much about that. We had let me just say we had a large budget for explosions. But obviously you guys have seen that.
Yeah, I've seen the teaser. I saw all the explosions. It looks very interesting.
It's gonna be good. It was a long, hard day outside in the cold and rain. But the explosions were cool. You know what was funny is that here I'll give you one interesting tidbit. I had to I wore like a pair of boots at the Fallout video, and we had all these explosions going off, and of course I'm like walking all over the place, getting weird gunpowder on my shoes and stuff. And then I tried to take a flight, and they would not let me on because of my shoes, because they had been covered in like gunpowder. And I was like,
wow!
Music video, and then I showed them. I had like a video of that exact clip of all those explosions going off on my phone, and I showed them the video, and then the guy was like, "Oh, cool," and then they let me on.
That is awesome. Alright, so what do you guys like to do when you aren't touring or recording or just have any sort of break?
I don't know. I like work, like band and music is kind of my life. What do I do? I'm like, if I'm not on tour or in the studio, probably writing or just like practicing at home, just hanging out with my buddies when I'm in town, because I don't spend a lot of time in my hometown, so it's nice to see all my friends and family when I'm here. That's kind of the most important thing to me. Honestly, like I don't really have a lot of time to do other stuff. I spent a lot of did a lot of snowboarding over the holidays, so that was good. And yeah, I don't know, pretty boring actually.
No, you're not boring. Alright, so what made you want to do the solo project, which is equally amazing, by the way?
Oh, thanks. That was just something I had wanted to do for a while. I had a little bit of time during, at the end of the Masterpiece Theater record cycle, and just I had been writing songs for a while and wanted to get into the studio and produce and work on some stuff with some friends. And Josh helped out on it, and a couple other buddies helped out on it, and it was cool. I'm like proud of it. It was nice little EP. I'll probably do another one in time if I get some more songs and get some more opportunity. But really, like it takes much time to put together a record. Like I can't see myself doing that again for a while. But it was just fun. Go out and put together like a little band. Me and my buddies just went out and did a couple of small shows and had a good time. It's not about like making money or anything like that. It's just going out and doing something a little bit different. Obviously, I'm not leaving Marianas Trench or going anywhere. I love what I do, but it was sort of like maybe I can do it more.
Right. Well, that's cool. So I saw on Facebook last night. Did you ever find any skim milk?
Yeah, I went out once.
Okay.
I live pretty close to the store, so it's really not that much of a hassle. I hadn't been using my Facebook in a while, and I felt like I was neglecting everybody on there. So.
Interesting. Yeah, I cracked up laughing as soon as I saw that.
Yeah.
So, we have some fan questions from Tumblr and Twitter and Facebook.
Sure.
What songs did you play piano on Forever After?
That's a good question. I played piano on Ever After. You know what? I'm going to look at the track list because I can't even remember what I did on that. Let me think. What songs have piano on them? Ever After.
Now I can't remember, and I've been listening to the CD all day.
Piano by now. I honestly have to look at the track listing of the songs because I don't remember. You know what's funny is like Josh and I in the studio, because we both play piano and we both play guitar.
Right.
So, and we're both like pretty similar in skill level, so we don't really care who does what. Like if we come up with some parts, we'll just be like, "Do you want to play it or should I play it?" Then we just sort of rock paper scissors to see who goes. It's like basically whoever's sitting closer to the piano or the guitar will play it.
Nice.
And that's kind of how we decide who does what. And then when we try and figure it out live, we just sort of basically rock paper scissors again. Or sometimes if he's got to sing like a complicated part and the guitar's tricky underneath, and I'll do the guitar and he'll play the easier stuff, or vice versa. we basically, like, I would say the piano is split 50%, I don't know, 50%-ish on the record. I know Josh played on So Soon, that was him, like, wanted to do that by himself, obviously, which is cool. I probably played on, like, No Place Like Home, and is there any piano on that song? I don't even know.
I think there's a couple of parts that are piano on that song. I honestly can't remember. And I don't know why, because I was listening to the entire album all day.
Oh, cool. Yeah, basically, just tell that person that we just split stuff 50-50, and it's like we basically flip a coin.
I will tell her.
But if they want to know who played on So Soon, that was Josh.
Okay. I will tell her that as well. Jessica from Ontario wants to know if you guys are still friends with the band Makeshift. She went to high school with one of the guys.
I actually don't know that band.
Huh. Yeah, said you guys played a show with them back in the day, probably forever ago.
I honestly, like, we play so many shows with so many bands. I have no
I'm
idea.
sure. Destiny from Ohio wants to know if you guys would ever release Feeling Small, Prime Time, or Sicker Things for iTunes.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I felt like Feeling Small was on iTunes, but is it not on iTunes?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, well then I guess not. That stuff might come out one day, but to be honest, like, those were just old demos and songs that we were never. They never made the records because we didn't feel they were as strong. Although I really like Prime Time. I wish we still played that song, but if it's an old one.
It's a good song.
I guess it's kind of like every band's got their secret catalog of old stuff that it's impossible to find, and we'll probably just keep it that way, so it's collector's items.
Nice. It seems nowadays everyone likes to name their instruments. Have you ever done so, and what did you name it?
You know what? I have, like, a lot of guitars. I just usually name them because it gets a little complicated. We have... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really name my guitars.
He's so awkward right now. He's like, no. Alright, so when did you guys decide to take the music to the next level and incorporate things such as string orchestra, intense gang vocals? Sometimes it seems like they're listening to a movie soundtrack instead of just a regular record.
I don't know. The Ever After was designed to be listened to from front to back. We were sick and tired of hearing records that were just all about, like, a couple of singles and then a bunch of filler. So, we definitely got into the strings and the vocals earlier on Masterpiece Theater and stuff, but just sort of tried to set ourselves apart a little bit from everyone else. And, I don't know. That stuff's cool. We like strings and lots of vocals. Why wouldn't we do it?
Yeah, it's amazing, and it sets you guys apart from everybody else that I listen to.
Yeah, totally.
If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh boy. One food. I don't know, it might be like apple pie.
Cheesecake.
Pretty delicious.
Apple pie is pretty good. Alright, if you could trade places with anyone in the band, who would it be?
I don't think I would do it. I don't think I would trade places with anybody in the band.
Alright, how long did it take for you guys to write and record Ever After? I know Josh said he was still writing Ever After as you recorded it, but
Yeah, we were writing it right up until the day we left for the Simple Plan tour, which was the last day we finished the record. We still weren't finished writing it. I guess, like, we would have started sort of early summer, and then really we were playing a lot of shows for the summer, so we couldn't be in the studio, but got into the studio in, I guess, September, and just worked our ass off. Like, we haven't had enough out first, but we had recorded that way earlier, and then we didn't have any other songs, and then we were like, we got a record coming out, but we don't have any songs, so we have to write some songs.
yeah.
Definitely a bit of a time crunch, but I think we pulled it off.
Yeah, you guys pulled it off amazingly. Possibility of a Latin American tour.
Unlikely at the moment, but you never know. I've heard a lot of weird stuff, weird rumors this year. We're going to Korea at the end of the month. That'll be fun.
Oh, that does sound like fun.
Yeah.
Funniest moment on tour?
Oh, there are so many. There are so many good moments. I would say once a week there's something so funny happens that I will never forget it for the rest of my life. I don't know. One of the greatest ones ever was we had this pile of ham backstage, and then we paid some guy to put it in his pants.
Nice.
It became ham pants. And don't worry about it. Long story.
Wow. Okay. Creepiest pickup lines you know?
That I know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know any pickup lines anymore. I do. I don't know any good lines.
Okay. Any of the guys fans of My Chemical Romance?
I don't know. Josh probably is. I think Mike is quite a bit. I have never been. I like their stuff, but I wouldn't say like I'm a huge fan or anything. But I'd love to like meet those guys and hang out, do some shows and stuff. I think our stuff would jive together really well. To be honest with you, I don't like listen to a lot of modern music, so yeah. Let's go with that.
All right, cool. Any chance of you guys coming back to the U.S. this year?
Yes, absolutely. We'll be back very soon.
Good. You should play a show in Oklahoma.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Do we get a live interview then?
Yeah, would we get an in-person interview then?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yes, we get a live interview? No?
What do you mean, with you?
Yeah.
No, yes, with you and us.
Of course, yeah.
Instead of just over the phone.
Of course.
Good. Well, thank you. Huh?
Good talk, ladies.
Yes, thank you for calling, and the interview will be posted on my website probably by the end of the week.
Okay.
I can link it to you through Twitter if you want.
Sure. Yeah, do that. That'd be great.
And we look forward to seeing what you guys are doing next.
Okay, so well, thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.